Hello and welcome to another Rock Climber Life video. I am your host, Jeff Safford. Today we're going to go over a do-it-yourself or DIY TRX. If you don't know what a TRX is, it's basically a couple handles with some straps, and it's basically gymnastic rings, but they have a little more functionality than just gymnastic rings. It's home exercise equipment, and they give you a variety of methods to hang it from a door or from your ceiling or rafters or whatever. But there's one huge problem I have with TRX, and it is really expensive. It's something like $200, and it basically comes down to some handles and straps. And they give you some workout programs and all that stuff. But with YouTube and the internet, and you can just Google whatever exercise you want, or probably just Google TRX exercises, and I'm sure there'll be a bunch of YouTube videos on what you can do with this piece of equipment. So what I did is a DIY version. As you probably know, and have maybe seen my other video, I'm a huge fan of the rock rings. So for rock climbers, I think this is kind of a must-have piece. These things are about 30 bucks, and you can do so much with them. I really think that they're very versatile and very usable for the price. So you can easily make these pretty much your key component of your DIY TRX. So get a set of rock rings. This is probably going to be the most expensive component of this entire system. Next couple things you need is a couple carabiners. Probably 4 is the best way to go. I'm sure every rock climber has a bunch of old carabiners. These are just some old oval carabiners I use to rack nuts and cams on my harness. But I kind of repurposed them for this. What these are just simple straps that you can get at like an outdoor shop. They are mainly used to tie like a kayak on a roof for a roof rack setup. So kayaks or other stuff that people strap down onto their Thule or Yakima roof rack, that's what these are. These are just basic straps. Call it 10 to 15 bucks. Pretty cheap. And the way I hung it from this structure, now you may have to improvise a little bit depending on what your ceiling is like. But here, as you can see, I have exposed wood ceiling in my basement here. So all I did was I drilled 2 holes into the wood, repurposed some old climbing rope, and tied a small loop. And then I have a carabiner clipped into that piece of rope, and then I have my strap here. So just like the TRX, you can change the height real easy. All you do is just push the button in and pull the strap. Very simple. So I really think this is the way to go. This is definitely going to save you a bunch of money. And actually for climbers, if you get a pair of rock rings, I actually think it's better than the TRX, because then you have something that you can use. And for example, when you're doing body weight rows, which is a great workout with the TRX and also for climbers, you can use the different grip positions. Instead of holding onto a handle, you can make it more difficult and not only target the pull muscles, but you can target your fingers and forearms by maybe doing them on the smaller pockets. So that's pretty much the DIY TRX, and I'm going to show you a couple of various exercises you can do with this. You can do body weight rows. You can do dips. And if you take the rock rings off, you can put your feet in the straps. So what you can do with that is some knees to elbows or some other core exercises. So this is knees to elbows. Then you can add a push-up. And those are just a few exercises you can do. Just be creative and have fun with it. You can do all the basic exercises, so you can raise these all the way up. If you want to even take the straps off, and then you can do pull-ups on the rock rings. Or you can take them all the way down to the floor, leave the rock rings on, and you can do push-ups on the rings, which adds a whole nother level of difficulty to just a simple exercise like a push-up. So like I said, be creative, search stuff out on the internet, and you can find some different exercises and pair them together and make probably a better exercise routine than the common ones that just come with the TRX system. And with that, this has been another Rock Climber Life video, be sure to check out the blog, rockclimbinglife.com, for more. Thanks for watching.